here from 40 Below Fruity, and today's video is more like a vlog style video. There's not going to be any fancy editing, and I just want to tell you guys about my food addiction story that I've been dealing with the last 6 months or so. The reason I share this is because I think it's important to remember that we are all human and we all make mistakes, and there's no textbook that says this works for someone and this doesn't work for someone else. So I want to share the story in hopes that I can help someone out there who's maybe dealing with the same thing, and to show you that we're all real. So this is the deal. I've talked to you guys about corn on my channel before, and I started eating corn last summer in about July. And I started eating the freeze-dried kind. I was eating frozen corn that was non-blanched, and then fresh corn as well. And I was under eating on fruit. Now, just want to make a note, because one of the things I love about this lifestyle, and I find it to be the best thing about this lifestyle, is when you're eating the right fruits and fresh vegetables, you can eat all you care for. And to be honest, that's the reason I'm able to maintain this lifestyle. It's why I love it so much, because you're eating nutrient-dense foods, very nutritious, very healthy, and you feel so amazing and so satisfied. But there's a catch. The catch is that if you undereat on fruit, then you slide down this slippery slope and it just spirals into terrible circumstances. So, I mean, maybe they're not terrible, but in our own individual lives, if you start to undereat, you can convince yourself of certain things, and then you can become addicted to other foods that you know aren't healthy for you. And that is what happened to me. I started to undereat a little bit, then I started eating corn. I didn't really think at the time that a lot of the corn is GMO out there, that it just wasn't healthy for me, and that it wasn't really providing a lot of nutrition because it just went through completely undigested in my body. But one of the most powerful things about addiction is denial. So you will convince yourself of anything to believe that it's healthy or it's good or that you should be eating it. And that's what I did. And that was the first phase I went through. I started eating corn, and I was eating like 5 to 6 cups a day. So it's not like I was eating just a little bit. And then I started eating almost just only corn, and that's not healthy, especially since a lot of it is genetically modified. And even the organic stuff can be genetically modified too. There's really no way to tell. The second thing I went through is that I didn't want to tell anybody that I was eating all this corn. I was kind of embarrassed, kind of ashamed by it, because I thought, oh, I should be doing better. I am an example to people. I try to help people, and I forgot for a second that I'm human and that I'm able to make mistakes. Just because sometimes you don't want to tell the YouTube world because you don't know what they're going to say. So I have overcome this corn addiction now, but it was not easy. It took some serious truth and getting real with myself, and really coming to terms with the fact that I had been screwing up my body for the last 6 months. So it started in the summer, it ended at the end of December, and I was sharing all this freeze-dried corn info with you guys. I'm like, yeah, it's great, you should get some. But the fact is, it is so addictive, and it's very drying, and it stops your digestion, it causes skin problems, and I have been going through serious detox for the last 2 months from my corn addiction. I'm going to go into great detail. I have been logging every single day my weight, my skin, how I'm feeling digestion-wise, energy-wise, everything, so that I can give you guys the best information possible and show you how to overcome addiction and show you how to go through that detox and make do with it and come to terms with the fact that you will go through detox. If you are experiencing symptoms like I did, where I started to feel less energy, started to feel bloated, my skin broke out a little, I was just like, I was this high energy, high vibe person, and then it just went, gone. So why isn't corn healthy? Well, corn can be healthy. If you eat it straight off the cob from an organic farmer in the summertime, I don't see any reason that you shouldn't be able to eat it, because you're not going to overeat on it. That's the thing. But when you get it frozen, when you get it dried, you're going to eat as much as you want, stuff your face, and it gives you kind of that heavy, dense feeling that you used to get from cooked food. Remember, I'm dealing with at least years and years of abuse to my body and addictive habits. I know I have addictive habits, which is why I love eating all the fresh fruits and vegetables I care for. But I also have to be careful, because if all of a sudden I latch onto the wrong food, it is a downward spiral. I know some of you can relate, so you really got to check yourself. Are you eating healthy foods? And if you are addicted to something, you really have to remember why you're living this lifestyle to begin with, because I kind of forgot that along the way. And I forgot that it's really about health, and it's about beauty and living this lifestyle of abundance and being able to eat good fresh foods that make you feel incredible. So if you're eating something like corn, I know it's a huge addiction, okay? Corn chips or freeze-dried corn. I had someone on the Fruity Freeze group say that they just couldn't stop eating it, and I can totally relate to that, because one time I ate the freeze-dried corn, I ate 4 pounds in a week, and it was because I was under eating on fruit. The fruit lifestyle, the high carbohydrate, low fat, raw vegan lifestyle works if you eat unlimited fruits and vegetables that are fresh and high vibe and not dried and stored. So how did I stop the addiction? Well, I realized there was a problem. I had gained 15 pounds, my skin wasn't soft anymore, and I didn't feel vibrant anymore. I didn't feel like I was representing the lifestyle that I really wanted to. So I realized that I can't include small amounts of things that are toxic to me. If I'm addicted to something, I can't have it in my diet. It's just like salt and nuts and seeds. And it's not that those foods are necessarily terrible, but for me, I want to be able to eat something at every meal. I want to be able to eat 20 bananas or 50 dates in a day or 5 heads of romaine lettuce, and I can do that and feel good. And that's what's important to me. So if there's a food that I'm eating that I can't do that with, then it's not really worth it to have it in my diet because I don't want to have to restrict anything I'm eating. So I really got real with myself and I looked myself in the eyes and said, there is a problem. You have got to stop eating this corn. It's not serving me. It's not helping any of you. Absolutely, because I'm recommending it to you. And then I felt bad for that. So I kicked it to the curb and then I reintroduced exercise into my life because I couldn't exercise when I was eating all this corn. It made me feel heavy and lethargic, and that's not healthy. This lifestyle is about exercise, is about great food. It's been almost 2 months now. I feel like a different person. And you know, there might be some criticism on this video like, oh, this lifestyle is very restrictive if you don't feel you can eat something that you want to. But the simple fact is, if a food is going to make me feel that way, I don't want to eat it. That's my truth. Because I want to eat foods that are high vibe and give me energy and make me feel fantastic. So you can overcome your addiction, but you have to get real with what your goals are, what your desires are, what kind of lifestyle you want to live, and be truthful to yourself. So if you guys have any specific questions about the detox that I've been going through or the weight loss or any of that, some of the symptoms I did notice, I'll give you just a little brief overview here, was increased acne. I got what I call corn rashes on my arms, on the side of my face, and dryness and red itchy bumps all over the top of my eyes. I got bad cold sores. I gained 15 pounds. I felt lethargic. I couldn't exercise. So many different things caused from eating this corn. So I'm going to do a separate video on the weight loss and the daily measuring that I did to figure it all out and what I had to do and what lifestyle habits I had to change to lose the 15 pounds. Then I'm going to do a day by day for my detox just to show you guys, to give you examples, because detox doesn't just happen in a week and then all of a sudden you reach your peak weight or goals or desires or energy level. It doesn't work that way. If you, like me, put a lot of something in your body for 6 months that was toxic or didn't agree with you, it's going to take a few months to get back on track. And it's so important to have patience. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I went through. So I hope this video has helped you relate a little bit. If you are dealing with past food addiction, it can take years to overcome addictive habits, especially if you've been this way your entire life. So you have to have patience with yourself. And I mean, I'm the first one to say that many days I was frustrated because I just wanted it all to be over. But you just gotta really connect with other people who are dealing with the same and maybe share those experiences and maybe gain hope from what I've been telling you here, because it is possible to overcome food addiction. So if you guys like this video, press the like button down below and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.